Alright, hello everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about scammers. I've noticed a increase in them in the past long, long time. So we're going to be going over them. They're very annoying. But don't mind me figuring out my hotkeys. Um, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you some of the messages I've gotten from scammers and the ways to identify them. One thing I highly recommend, highly, is going to the Introverted Cartoonist. One of her first videos is the one that I still use to this day to determine scammers. Most of it I've already figured out, but a lot of the stuff from that video is what helped me figure it out. I'm just going to be going through a few things here. I will put a link to her video in the description. Go check it out, please. But all that aside, I will be going through a few scam messages that I've gotten recently and just kind of what you can do to identify them. And I will probably do this again with AI art, but AI art is a lot more complicated than this because with scammers, I've noticed like 3 different types and they are all almost the exact same. But, I just realized, okay, my music's not going through. Okay, I'm gonna put music in at the end of this video, or like whenever I'm editing, but I'm gonna be trying to do this without editing much because I don't really want to hear my voice. But all that aside, the first scammer I got recently was a bot account, not a bot account. It was a fake account of a streamer named Breezy. She's great. I've talked to her a little bit in DMs about it, and we got them reported and stuff. But this is not Breezy. This is a scammer. So do not go harass her at all, ever. Please. That would be so rude. And just dumb. But, this is what the first interaction was. They will almost always send you a friend request or the Wumpus wave first. Not necessarily a perfect explanation that's like, oh hey, oh they sent me a wave, that means that they're a scammer. No. But that is one thing that you can use to identify them. I responded with hello because, you know, be friendly no matter what. This sentence right here, honestly, I just like connecting with fellow streamers when I have some leisure time. I've seen that used about 27 times already. No they're not. That is like, it looks very AI, except for the fact that it's just very badly written. A lot of scammers do not English at all. Like, it's kind of funny. If you look here, like, there's a space here that shouldn't be there. There's no punctuation here. Some people do type like that, but if this is like a formal request, they're not going to be typing like this. There's also a missing comma, and, you know. But, grammar policeman aside, another thing is just, if you look at their profile, most scammers do not have a profile banner or anything like that, and their, the links in their, like, bio will either be to a, more well-known streamer, or something weird. What I recommend is, instead of using their bio and clicking on that link, figure out what website it is. So if it's like youtube.com/whatever, take that like at and put it into YouTube. That's how I determined who this was. I did it with her Twitch, and we ended up talking a little bit, talking about like how streaming was going and all that. They also will ask you what game you mostly stream. Specifically in that way. I just had another person DM me this question. Like, I don't know how long ago. It was like 2 days. But, and then they'll ask just some more basic questions or whatever. And then I went in and like got a bit more data. And then, how long did you say you've been streaming for? been streaming for like 2 years and above. Well, on her Twitch that I went and checked, she had a 3-year anniversary stream 3 years ago. So I instantly understood that they were hacked. They're like, what do you mean? And I told them, and then they tried to play it off. And so I was like, okay, fine. So I went to her Twitch bio, and I looked in, and it said that she was, I believe, 45. And so I asked them how old they were. They said above 18. Which, like, are you kidding me? That's the most generic answer you could possibly give. And so I lie and say, I saw your Twitch bio. You're 26, right? Oh yeah, thanks. Incorrect. But their main goal is to like hire or like get you in on this like weird like channel manager thing where they'll manage your channel for you, which you know what that means, they're gonna hack you. So I figured out you just gotta use your context clues. But that was one of them. The next thing that I will cover is the hello, are you available for commission? This... you still want to answer these, because there's a chance it could be real. But 9 times out of 10, the scammers will ask you to draw a picture of a family member or a family pet. They will specifically say, in your style. This one doesn't, I don't think. But, another thing about this is they will be like, oh, I fell in love with your artwork. And they don't follow you. But she says that she wants me to draw something for her daughter, family member. Talking about like characters, whatever. Then she asked me for my number. No, don't do that. That's one of the things that people can use to like get into your account, which I don't think just a phone number is really gonna help. But don't share your phone number, that's weird. And yeah, and it's like, it's kind of obvious what's going on. And then like, this one, I just put this one in this compilation for the funnies because, hello, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm Trexie, got you from the mutual server? I'm guessing you also hop on VR chat, right? Not really. Wiggy. Don't really know where Wiggy came from. I assume it's a misspelling of Y, but you know. But just goes to show, like, the people who scam don't always like know what they're saying or aren't really good with English. Just because someone isn't good with English doesn't mean that they're a scammer. But it's one of the really good tools to like figure out, because a lot of them do not type correctly, and they have like the extra spaces and stuff. What I think is a lot of them use AI to like generate how to talk, but then they type it themselves. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. But yeah. So all that to say, y'all need to be careful, be safe, don't get hacked. If there's any other questions you have, let me know. Again, I'm going to be linking to Cartoonist and her video. Her video is basically what like showed me the ropes of like how to like notice when people are being scammers. I'll probably keep updating you guys with like extra scammer bullcrap that I come across and all that. Actually, before we go, I will pull up the hilarity that was me catching a scammer, or like just kind of like outthinking a scammer. Or not even a scammer, it was an AI bro. Which technically I guess you could consider them scammers. But well, I think I'll save that for another video actually. I'll save that because I plan to do like a video on me just kind of like bullying the AI bros because it's really funny and they get butthurt and it's great. But yeah, again, be careful out there. And here, I'll show you guys the latest scammer I've gotten. This one, again, friended me out of the blue. I ignored the friend request, but they friended me out of the blue. I responded, hello. Wampus Wave, again. And then talking about stream, what game do you stream? Then they stream varieties of games, yeah. Asked me for my link, I just sent them a link tree. And they just, it's going to end up being like them asking me to like get like a channel moderator or whatever. Don't listen to them, obviously. Like, just stay safe, y'all. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. If y'all have any other questions, any other recommendations for like these kind of like weird video, not really essay video commentary thing, I don't really know what to call these. But yeah. What else should I do? I think that's gonna be all for this video. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll definitely do one on how to spot AI artwork, like I said. That one will be a lot more in-depth, though, and probably take a while to make. But we'll see. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, please. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!